Hey, I'm here at the Princeton Community Works workshops. Great for nonprofits. I'm here because I am on the board of a couple of nonprofits, and the information here is outstanding. The networking is also outstanding. So it's a great day if you need to learn about how to deal with nonprofits, governance, fundraising, having meaningful conversations. Listening is a superpower. Whatever you want to do related to nonprofits, this is the place to be. Princeton Community Works workshops.
I can always count on you.
Okay.
Is that okay for the table?
Yeah.
But do it for, did everybody do it that way, or did you do it for a person? Yeah, okay. So you can just do that for one
Yes.
person, whoever's doing it. All right, so you go over and say, all right, what's your word that you pick for yourself?
Good integrations.
Okay, and then who are you giving that to?
I'll get your, I've got your information, but I need
Oh,
to get your.
this one.
Yes. Dedicated,
Where
or
is it?
say
It's
it.
dedicated.
But say it, so I'm giving you dedicated, because everything you said shows that you're dedicated. It's not just one person talking. It becomes the group owning how wonderful or amazing every human being in this group is. Okay, so then Kim.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
One final thing I'll just add on that is like making sure that you're extending grace if people have specific circumstances, right? Like if someone just lost a job or like they're transitioning or something.
Yeah.
I think there are
some
specific
people that,
circumstances.
like one person said to me, well, life gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
But that, I don't know how to interpret that. I mean, I know what she's intending.
Yeah, it feels like they were trying to name that they were having a hard time.
Yeah.
In that case, I would encourage someone else on the board to make a gift on their behalf.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
And
I saw your hand go up.
Yes,
Here
to
you go.
encourage monthly giving,
Mm.
so that
Payroll.
then it doesn't, like, then you don't even have to think about it. Do it once,
comes
and
out.
it's done, and then you're automatically included, and I don't have to chase you.
Thank you.
So,
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I wanted to go back to when you talked about the consent items.
Consent agenda?
Okay, yes, the consent agenda. So now, one of the things.
Good morning, Sandra Toussaint with United Way of Greater Mercer County. I'm super excited to be here today for the annual Princeton Community Works Conference. I'm actually one of the presenters, one of the speakers for today. My session is Building Effective Teams, and one of the ways that we do that is with collaboration. United Way of Greater Mercer County is very known for its collaboration. So we're super excited to be here today. The conference is great, and it's an opportunity to network, to learn something new, something practical that you could actually take back to your organization. Hope to see you next year, and if you haven't come before, you definitely need to add yourself to the mailing list.
I'm just going to follow.
Marion Ryanson, Eating for Your Health. I'm so glad to be here at Princeton Community Works, finally back in person again, engaging with people, talking to people, learning from people. It's an experience that enriches all of us personally, professionally, and if you didn't make it this year, make sure that you're here the next time.
Beautiful job,
Is that good?
Marion.
Okay, Princeton Community Works is so wonderful. We are finally in person, and everything has been designed for ways for people to engage and connect. Our first thing we did, which was really fun, is we gave everybody a rubber duck, and everyone had to think about how do they stay afloat in their cells and their organization. What do they do for others to stay afloat? What have they ducked out of? Because it's really responsible for us to duck out of something. Yes. And then what quacks us up? Because we need to be working with joy and appreciation as we build our communities. Thank everyone for coming. It's phenomenal. It's so great to meet all these amazing people because everyone is important. And this conference is geared for everyone so that we can connect with people at all levels. Have a great day. Make things good happen.
Beautiful,
Thank
Marge.
you.
Thank you. Go.
No, I found this conference very helpful. It's important to share ideas and talk about ways to not only recognize the importance of volunteers, but ways to give back to those who have given so much to our community.
You got it. That's good enough.
Hello, my name is Dr. Erica Rotella, and I am enjoying Princeton Community Works and learning many, many things, as I always
do. We're learning breathing and all sorts of. I am very nervous, but it turned that off. That's not working. It has just been an extraordinary workshop. It really has. And the networking is amazing, and Marge is amazing, and we're all having a really good time while we learn a lot of life skills. And that's it.
That's good enough. That's go.
Hi, the conference is amazing today. I'm always so honored to be a part of this important work serving the Mercer County community. Today here I'll be talking about effective governance, dealing with the challenges of today's world.
Beautiful.
It means that we'll be evaluating different ways that we can make our boards more nimble. The environment, the landscape is constantly changing, and so we need to have boards that can be effective and supportive of the organizations and the communities that we serve.
Now, see, that was beautiful.
Susan, I didn't know the song, the name. I definitely knew it was her. I know it was her. Just like waiting for the tune to drop. Oh, thank you.
For this training, you'll see why I like to open up meetings, sessions with the song and make it very interactive. Most of this information I think you already know, so this is just helpful reminders. I do apologize because I'm like stuck here and I'm very animated, so I'm trying to go back and forth. So let me tell you, this session is really about three things, right? One of the things is, what do you keep in mind if you're building a new team? If your team is expanding, you're adding to the department, whether it's virtual, what are the things to keep in mind? So that's number one. Number two, we're gonna talk about practical things that you can do in your organization in terms of building an effective team, engaging your team so they can continue to be effective. And three, which I think is the most important thing, is the role of leadership. Leaders in building, having, recruiting, maintaining, cultivating an effective team, right? Which is why I wanted to get a sense of who's in the room in terms of leaders. Leaders, I'm gonna ask, is there a particular quote that resonates with you? I'm giving you the heads up, just like with school, if you guys don't participate, I'm just gonna randomly pick some folks. And for you to be aware, Linda Naiman, she's a world-renowned author and artist. So just in case you're like, who's that, right?
All right. I love this quote, successful people confront well. Part of what I love about it is it kind of takes the things out of the word confront or confrontation. Because if I'm honest, like when I think about confrontation, I think like it means that we are no longer avoiding each other and avoiding the issue and avoiding the tension and avoiding the fact that you really said something extraordinarily inappropriate in that meeting and we were all offended, but nobody is going to say anything because you're the board chair and we scared, right? It means, right, coming face to face with the things that we need to come face to face with. And so this is a quote. Some of you may know Doctors Henry Cloud and John Townsend from their book Boundaries, but they have another out to you all. What happens when we don't confront? Talk to me. From your experience, what happens when there are things that we need to stand face to face with that we don't? Yeah.
You continue to be aggravated.
Man, listen. And the aggravation doesn't even stay at the same level, right?
It rises.
Come on, you know how it is when you're mad at someone, you're upset about it. Look at him over there breathing. Right? Everything becomes an irritation. What else? Yeah.
We teach people to treat us badly.
We teach people to treat us badly because if I violate your boundary and you take it,
Keep doing it.
I'm going to take as much as you're going to give me. Wonderful. What else happens when we fail to confront? Yeah.
I like this quote that said, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to feel it.
I've heard that about forgiveness or unforgiveness as well, right? When we don't address things. What else?
So FDO is really great. It's great, and it does two things, right? I mean, it's an inventory of all of which you need to know. I mean, you know, if a foundation, like the Community Foundation of Greater Princeton, of Princeton, is going to make grants in and around Mercer County, If you're in San Diego, that's not a place that you want to submit an application to. If you're in Mercer County, you don't want to write a proposal to the Community Foundation of San Diego because thousands. I had a subscription. I had a subscription at the job I retired from. I had 2 seats because there were several of us using it on a regular basis, and we were paying, I think, $2,500 a year for 2 seats.
It also did with GuideStar and the foundation. Candid. Not Candid. It was Candid merged with the foundation.
Foundations, and they've augmented it with information about corporate giving. But you know, if you're looking at a specific foundation, it gives you a profile, and it tells you, you know, tells you how to contact them. It tells you what they're interested in. Can give.
And we go to these types of workshops and conferences and hear about success stories, how things have worked. It's made all this tremendous impact. It's a great model. People are working together. It's firing on all cylinders. Where was the spark? Because it'd be great, like, you know, a model can work if given all the right pieces and all the right conditions, but how do I get it started? Was it a particular, usually happens is that in reaction to an event, there's usually an injection of resources, which can give a start to something. We don't know what that is, and then you have people coming up and talking on conferences about this great collaborative effort that we are running in whatever city, and I ask the question, how did you get started? They don't really talk about that as much. So I figured this was a way by which I can share with you all how I've gotten started and all the things that I've been involved in. These are the things I live by. I'll inject what I know. Can I make a connection? Can I offer a suggestion? Can I follow up? Can I just connect with somebody on a human level? It doesn't have anything to do with what we were talking about. But I added value to that per meeting. This is the idea that you never know when an opportunity is going to present itself. And this sort of goes in to this last one. Position yourself to take advantage of opportunities. This came out when I first started the nonprofit space talking about and teaching entrepreneurship and financial education. The instructor for the course, I wasn't the instructor. It was this gentleman, his name's Earl Boyd, out of Entrepreneur Works down in Philadelphia, that look good. Because it's really in the purpose and in the grounding, right? You're about to make a commitment. When you make a partnership and you agree to do something with somebody, you're really committing a part of yourself, maybe you're committing the parts of others, and you really need to have something that you're grounded in. And so, by knowing your value, right, we're approaching this with positive intent. You want to position yourself to be able to add value and take advantage of that opportunity when and where it presents itself.
Things happen. If you got to change the date, push it back, push it up, or whatever.
Things happen all the time, right? So, and that's okay, but let your team know. Things are going to happen, right? Somebody gets sick, somebody's dog died, things happen. See, nobody knows what anybody does. And it's about time we got back to all this stuff, right? The value that you are producing, the output that you are producing, the detail, the amount of stuff.
Hi, my name is Dana Harris, and I just wanted to say how wonderful I had a good time here at Princeton Community Works Annual Nonprofit Conference. I've learned so much. My first workshop was broadening your audience through media with Allison Mueller, and I had some great takeaways. She told us about media alerts and platforms that we can use to help reach a broader audience. So that workshop was great.
That's good enough. That's great.
Hi, my name is Fern Sloan, and I attended the Princeton Community Works Conference for 2025. It was very valuable. I found the sessions valuable as well as the collaboration with others and the networking. I am looking forward to taking some of the ideas I learned today back to my nonprofit organization and trying to implement positive change.
Good job.
Hi, my name is Cassie Jager. I'm president of Women in Development New Jersey, and today at Princeton Community Works, myself and my fellow board member Beth Guerrero presented on the joy of fundraising. We had a really great conversation with our group all about how to find joy in the fundraising process, and most importantly, raise money for your nonprofit. Thank you so much, Princeton Community Works, for having us, and I hope everyone learned a lot.
That's great, and I'm going to ask you what you mean for nonprofits.
For nonprofits, they can use, I'm going to have to need a retake on that.
Start over.
Okay.
Ready?
The ability to receive affordable and accessible professional development is necessary for nonprofits in New Jersey in order to carry out their missions and visions.
Well, that's very good. Wow.
Hi, I'm Lauren Walsh. I'm the Director of Development at Greenwood House Senior Healthcare in Ewing, New Jersey. And this is my first time attending this event. I thought it was fabulous. It's wonderful to have resources like this for local nonprofits. I learned a lot from the breakout sessions, and I'm looking forward to attending again next year.
That's excellent. To get you in focus. 1, 2, go.
Princeton Community Works was amazing this year. It was so nice to be back in person to really get the essence of what Princeton Community Works is always about, which is engaging with others, networking, and just really having the support of the community around you. So it was awesome to be back in seeing each other face to face, and happy to see so many familiar faces and some new faces this year as well.
Right, you want to do it again?
Sure.
All right, one more time.
Princeton Community Works 2025 was an awesome success. It was amazing to be back in person. We really got a feeling of what the essence of PCW is, which is community engagement and coming together, networking, and relying on one another and seeing each other face to face again. So it was great to see everyone. I hope everyone had a great time.
There you go. See, you nailed it.
Nailed it.
Do you have a card?
I'm the unemployed one in the crew.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We're all employed.
I know, but you'll get the clip anyway. All right.
It's the fake shots.
Go ahead.
It's from
Give her a
B-roll.
good fake shot.
It's from B-roll.
Hold on.
Hi, my name is Janaba Figueroa, and I was one of the speakers today for Princeton Community Works 2025 conference. Today I spoke about active listening and inclusive communication, specifically harnessing the power of effective listening for connection and equity. Had a really great workshop as a DEI leader and also a creative strategist, and really shared a number of tools to help folks enhance their relationships and community, to build effective communication strategies in order to develop relationships with their program participants, with their staff, and also with volunteers and funders. It was a great event. It was very interactive, and I really enjoyed talking to the program participants. I've spent over 20 years working for nonprofit organizations, so it was another opportunity for me to learn about the exciting programs that are right here in Mercer County and to connect with the folks that are on the staff here at Princeton Community Works. If you have not attended the workshop, if you have not attended the conference, please sign up next year. It's an excellent opportunity for you to network, collaborate, and learn something new. Thanks so much.
Another freaking superstar.
I thought this conference was extremely valuable. It's very, very important for nonprofits to collaborate and work together and get best practices on how they can raise money and sustain their own operations. So this was a fantastic conference.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tony. Go.
This was a fantastic conference. I'm so glad I came. I'm looking forward to more of them in the future. I think it was informative, it was fun, it was engaging, and it was great. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. What do these for nonprofits?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
What do these type of conferences mean for nonprofits?
What this means for nonprofits is a chance to engage, to educate ourselves, to learn more, and to grow. We don't have all the resources large corporations do to hire fancy consulting firms and advisory firms. We depend upon each other to help each other out.
Wonderful, Brian.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I thought that today's conference was wonderful as always, and Marge Smith and her whole group do great job in bringing people together. In fact, everybody had to talk to other people, not hide in a kind of a corner. So it was a great conference here at Mercer County Community College in the convention center. And I saw a number of people who've never been there before. So that was kind of exciting too.
Right on.